everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to the video I've been really excited to make. In this video I'm going to be showing you my flat, my apartment. I'd say it's a new apartment, but actually it's one that I've renovated, taken a lot of work to do. It's been quite a big project, to be honest, and one I've learned a lot from. First ever project I've done, but I bought this place a year and a half ago. I knew it needed a lot of work. I really thought there was an opportunity to make this flat really special, add more bedrooms to it, and yeah, it's been a really interesting journey. It's not been easy at all, that's for sure. But yeah, I want to show you. So let's take a look inside. Right, let's take you in and show you all around the flat. So before I go upstairs and show you the rest of the flat, I'm going to start here at the front door, which makes sense. If I spin the camera around, this here was previously the doorway. So if you imagine this was the door here, we owned the rest of this area here, this part of the hallway. So we moved the door around, flipped around, and if I step out of the way, you can see while our front door's been moved around. We obviously here we're just usually plain walls, so we've added all the way up the stairs into the flat this kind of like feature paneling, which I think looks really nice. So let's go straight up into the flat, and the first thing that meets you here as you come into my flat is a big old barn style door. Before this was just a normal door there which led into the bathroom, which I'll show you in a second, and we thought, or at least I thought, it'd be really nice to create this into a bit of a feature, so make it look a bit different. And you've got this lovely runner there, so the door hangs on the runners with the guider at the bottom, and just makes it look a bit more interesting. It's a big old lump of thing, I can assure you. It's not your standard size door, very much oversized. So let's push this open. I can tell you the amount of effort it took to put this on the door. Nice feeling to use these sliders, so that does feel good, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go in here. So this is a copper radiator, works very handily and doubles up as a mirror in many ways. So you can stand in here like this, holding my vlogging camera. You can do your hair and whatnots in the morning, you can shower if you want like this. And yeah, it's great really, and it also produces plenty of heat as well. So we thought this was just a cool feature to have in the room. As you come in here, so I might just spin around, actually show you properly going in here again. So you go into the room, first thing you see is this sink, this basin, this vanity unit here, which we like. It's a Birmingham unit. We've got the copper taps to match, obviously our radiator. And then when we spin round, we have said copper shower, copper taps and head. Quite a big shower basin here, because basically no one wants to have a small shower, and I'm hardly tiny, so I needed a shower head that was big, which is perfect. So if I stand in here, like so, you can see that I fit. And we've got a lovely Birmingham toilet as well, with a high patent cistern at the top there with this lovely flush. So you just pull that. Shall I just do it? Why not? I mean, it's hell really, isn't it? So yeah, that's suspended on the wall. I might show you some other bits. This is something I spent a lot of time doing. Hopefully that stops making noise. This wall here, when I moved in, was thick like this with just rubble attached to it. I spent 3 days wire brushing this back, and probably another 2 days polishing this back. We had to have all this redone. Someone actually who knew what they're doing or know what they're doing had to come in and do this. But I think it looks really cool. That's actually a part of the wall. It's not just a feature piece. It's very cool. Here, you spin around. We've got this bathtub that's elevated. We've got copper taps as well to go with it. So you can have a lovely bath if you want, if you don't fancy having a shower. So yeah, in general, I think this is quite a cool feature room. Need to change out when I get back. Yeah, big spacious bathroom. I think we tried to use this space as wisely as possible. That's partly why I thought of this idea as well. Anyway, let's spin round. We've got another feature, a big stonking old radiator hanging on the wall. That was an absolute mission to get on there. I cannot tell you how heavy that is. Ridiculous. And the next thing you'll see, up a couple of steps here, and you will see into the main lounge. So when you come into the main flat, into the main area, I'll try and show you a little bit. I'll give you an idea of what it looked like before. The wall here, so this room here, was actually probably about here. So you would actually have a door by here into this room, and a door just alongside it into that room. And this was actually a reception room before. And then actually, if we step back a little bit, this was not here at all. The staircase wasn't here. This is not an original one of the flat. There's actually a doorway into that room behind, which was a small kitchen. So my idea, or our idea, was to basically open up the flat, make it open plan, spacious, change the layout, and as I might have hinted in the intro, go up into the loft, because as you'll see, there's quite a lot of room up there. So you probably noticed from the B-roll there, the spiral staircase. This, if some of you follow me on social media will know that we reclaimed this from essentially a tip. It was going to be thrown away. It's a Victorian cast iron steel staircase. It was in a horrendous state. We actually took it to get sandblasted back completely and then powder coated to this kind of bluey grey that you see today. The steps are actually original. These wood pieces are original. We just had them sandblasted back. And this handrail was actually handcrafted. Took about 3 days to make on site. I just absolutely adore that. I can't tell you how much hours and stress has gone into every aspect of this flat, to be honest. But yeah, attention to detail, and I think it looks really good. Right, let's have a walk on the room. So bedroom in there, which we're going to go in a second. That's actually been my bedroom. Here, radiator. Obviously, they've got these kind of matching radiators throughout the flat. Now, another big feature piece in this flat has been this wall here. This, if I take you over, this is not actually real brick. Well, it is, but it isn't. It's brick slip that we have had stuck on the wall, if you like, you know, onto the wall like this, but obviously in there, and made it look like a feature piece, which I think you might agree looks pretty cool, and it definitely doesn't look new. Had a wood piece framing the TV, and actually, to be honest with you, one of the first things I did when I came to the flat was draw a line on the wall where I wanted the TV to go, and you can see it there. Quite a big TV, I think that's 68 inch or 70 inch, something around that, and then had a Sonos speaker, you know, fitted into there as well. So that's all sat flush with the wall. You can actually pull the TV out though. So I've got it so that you can actually bring the TV out like so. If you want to move it around and do whatever you want to do, you can. Don't know why you want to do that. Let's push it back. But yeah, I think this is a big feature piece. The wood there is actually cuttings from worktop. That's all been custom made. Custom drawers underneath to put your whatnots in and the sky. You notice that I've got the Sonos. Well, if I take you over here, you'll notice the Sonos speakers. We've got Sonos sound system there. We actually have Sonos in the bathroom as well, and then Sonos speaker over here. Essentially, if you want to partay, you can certainly enjoy. The speakers will probably very much upset the neighbours if you give them full blast. Right, next, what else can I show you? Right, lovely 3 chairs, I think. We've got this island, which has kind of this feature framing on it. Very important wine cooler and beer cooler, beerios and whatnot. Everyone likes a nice cool beerio. It's off at the moment, but very handy. Come into the kitchen and you've got another copper radiator here. But there it is. Don't know why you want to watch stuff cooking, but you can. There we go. So again, heat and functionality and aesthetics. Worktop area here. Kind of really wanted to have these double windows, kind of fairly central with a tap, which I think it is, and with this nice big basin here, which is almost like farmhouse style, I think. Cupboards and whatnot's there. Oven, more storage. I really think an extractor fan would have ruined the aesthetics of this. It would ruin the open plan feel. At the moment I can stand here, watch the TV, spin the TV round, do what I want. Would have been really annoying. And so we had to use one of these very clever induction hobs that doesn't require an extractor fan, because extractor fan's built into there. It sucks through there and it blows out in the bottom. Very clever, but unfortunately what was quite costly. Fridge in there, very importantly. You know, we've got everything kind of underneath so you don't see anything. I wanted the flat to appear very minimalistic. I don't want to have clutter everywhere and all that. I'm going to go into a few funny stories actually with the flat separately in another video that I'm going to do. I want to tell you a bit more about what's going on with the flat, but that's to be covered, I think, in another video. So this is my bedroom. So we come through here, you can see, a little point around. Seems quite bare, to be fair. See what I did there? Anyway, spotlights throughout. I've kept the design of having spotlights, nice and simplistic. This is, again, custom wardrobe, wood effect. It looks like a worktop, kitchen top, drawers, little slot there, nice space to hang whatever you want to in your cupboards, and another set over here. So yeah, plenty of storage. Double bed in here. You can put, I had a king in here actually before, but it's not really necessary. There's a double. One thing I did like actually is having the effect of having this wood. So this is a hardwood, a solid wood, sorry, floor. Solid wood floor that's come in here, and it's been cut to give this effect so that when you're opening the door, it looks very cool like that, and I just think that's very cool. Again, these windows open out fully so you can have a nice bit of fresh air if you want to, and another grey, a grey radiator. Anyone watching that's not keen on grey radiators, I'm afraid that is a theme in the house. I actually didn't mention this, Edison bulbs, I love these. I think they're so cool. Hanging bulbs, just absolutely sick, to be fair. Love it, love it, love it. So next we take a look into the other bedroom downstairs. So this used to be the kitchen. We've now made this into a bedroom. Let's have a little look. So yeah, this used to be in here, a kitchen against that wall. With a little window. Obviously we'd pull that all out and put a nice radiator in the corner. Importantly, a TV on the wall, which we've framed I think quite nicely, so it sits there. You can see that throughout the flat we've used this hardwood flooring, which I think is really nice. It's a lovely finish on it as well, quite light. I think it was important for me really to try and make the flat feel as spacious as possible and as light as possible, so I think we've achieved that, as I say. So we've got here obviously the planks laid out this way and across on the wall, which I think looks quite cool. We've got these spotlights throughout again. Key goods, the electric scooter, love these things. Soon Boris will be allowing us to use it, which is important. Built-in wardrobe over here. So again, this is custom. We had a carpenter make all of the wardrobes here, so you can open it up, lovely. You've got all your clothes, your footballs and whatnots, and as well as some cupboard space. So plenty of room there. So this room might look quite small, it always does on camera, but actually, I don't know why I'm in the corner, but actually, even though it looks small, you fit a double bed comfortably there. So as you can imagine, nice double bed here. We've got plug sockets either side. We've gone for the USB ones everywhere as well, just because it's handy to plug your phone in and whatnot. And you imagine just chilling in bed and watching your TV, nice big TV on the wall. Right, so we finished that room. Let's go check out upstairs. So if you have a look, this is obviously where the spiral staircase is heading. And actually before, this was just like a flap, like an opening, and was just an attic. So there was a ladder you could pull down. So we've created an entire new staircase, which we talked about. So let's check out upstairs up the spiral staircase. It's a little bit tight, you don't want to be coming up here after too many bureaus. But I think the craftsmanship here is really nice. If you see, handrail is nicely finished off here onto the banister, I guess, and we've actually used the same spindles that were part of the spiral staircase to form this and frame it almost. Fire engine outside, someone's kicking off. And even this, you know, the landing, you know, the craftsmanship that's involved in this, the carpenter's an amazing job, I think. So you come up the stairs, rounded off there, beautiful. And if you have a look here, so this actually, well, imagine this, right? So this was before just a door out into a small balcony outside that was there. I don't really know why that was there because, you know, it's in an attic. It doesn't make a huge amount of sense to me. But that's all there was up here. This was just, you know, rafters and whatnot, and just, well, total mess really. So we had to put beams in. This is a beam here actually supporting the roof. We had to put 2 beams downstairs, which you can't quite see, and a beam running under here as well to support the structure. What we wanted to do was create, or what I wanted to do is create an open area here. So if we have a little look, we'll enter the bedroom. We created a space, we closed the space off so you've got some privacy. You can come up the stairs and actually close your bedroom off, but also have it really open like we have here. So if you wander in, this is a king size bed, so you can see actually there's quite a lot of space. We've got a Velux window here which has a view out to London. You can, in the distance somewhere, see the city over there somewhere, so that's quite cool. Let's close it. Together the builders and everything, we decided the best thing to do was to, you know, close off this area and create wardrobe space. So this again, I think carpenters have done a great job to make this into, you know, a wardrobe with a rail, massive space. It all opens up fully over here as well. You've got a place to put your shoes, more rail space, plenty. So I think it's done really nicely. And in that corner there, you've got even more storage space. You can pull that open, and that runs all the way in behind that light there. So if you want to have private time, maybe you don't want everyone downstairs knowing what's happening and whatnot, you can close it, create your own space. And actually, as well, these are fire doors. It meets building regs. We've done all the bits we need to, all the due diligence and whatnot. Fire doors, fire glass. It's got the fire strips on there. But I love that. You can have this nice and open like that, open space, especially on a summer's day. Now we're going to lead on to have a quick look in the ensuite, which of course you can access separately. It's quite basic in here. White tiles, toilet clearly, basin, mirror, and shower. So fairly basic, but everything that you really need. And a really nice bit, if we go to the party piece, I think, is outside, is the balcony. And we've got a lovely light, so in an evening like this we can be well illuminated. You can say we've got balustrade, so this is all of this is obviously dark, it's not easy to see. All this balustrade is made specifically for this balcony. Nice wood flooring. We've got external power, so you can have your parties, your beats and your whatnots. And I think it's really nice. You've got a good view out to some of the city in London. Pretty cool, I think. Let's go back in. So this video has been a long time coming, but you've seen the whole flat now. A huge amount of work has gone into this, and it has been an expensive project. This place was an absolute tip when we started, but now I think, and I hope you agree, it's looking nice. You're probably wondering, why, Alex, is the whole place bare? There's no bed sheets, there's nothing. What's going on? You finished the flat, but it's bare. The reason is I've decided to sell the flat. It's been a very stressful project, very fun project. I've learned a lot from doing the process. But I feel like it's time to move on now. I want to have another challenge, a new a project, if you like. I'm going to be looking at new properties soon, and I'll be vlogging the whole journey, so there's more to come. I think the lessons I've learned from this project are more valuable than actually any money that's been made out of it, to be honest, because I've made a lot of mistakes. There's been a lot of ups and downs, which I'm going to cover in a separate video. I'm going to cover some of the things that I've learned actually, because from planning to building regulations to dealing with plumbers to all those kind of things, I think there's a few lessons that hopefully I can share that you might find useful. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video and that you like the flat. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe, share, do all those bits and pieces. Thanks everyone, take care.